Hi guys, this is just Freddie's channel. Things I need to take to Thailand, and obviously those things are not quite so important. Yes guys, so I would say, personally myself, you're going to that lovely warm climate, you don't need those trainers, heavy shoes, just take some flip-flops. Even if you just you wear them on the plane, your feet will probably freeze to bloody death, especially if you're going to sleep on the plane anyway. So flip-flops or sandals, anything like that. Or maybe you're going to go trekking in Chiang Mai, obviously take something a little bit more sturdy. Boots probably, to go trekking with. So, yeah. So the other thing is, I was going to say to you, if you're going to go trekking around Thailand, or anywhere in the world, go as light as possible. In Thailand itself, though, you don't need aftershave. You don't need deodorant. You don't need a toothpaste. You don't need mouthwash. What you do need is 7-Eleven, and they're there everywhere you go in Thailand. Yeah, they're like they're there 24 hours a day. Cold drink, 7-Eleven. I've got shares in them, but they've always been pretty handy. I stop late at night. We're travelling somewhere. If you can hear something, it's my dog breathing funny. Anyway, guys, yeah. So, the deodorant one is you don't need to bring lots with you. With me, I always have to take toothpaste wherever I go, but you won't be able to I don't think if you don't put it in a suitcase, you get away with it, but if you take it through as hand luggage, you won't get through, guys. So, personally myself, I like my teeth to be always sparkling, clean and smelling good. So, right, that's the first one we got to. Number 2, right, this is really important, it is. So, your passport, you need to make, get the old photocopy out. Go to somewhere where you can get the photocopies done even. Get 5 copies of your passport. So, obviously the good pictures you want of yourself on that passport. I don't know about you, but I always look like I've just done 20 years in the nick. Yeah, so, get 5 or 6 copies of of your passport. If you're going to go to somewhere like, get yourself a car, or maybe hire a motorbike, or maybe rent a property for a period of time. You're going for a year. It's always good to have copies of your passport. So, I've put them somewhere safe, or just carry me your rucksack in something waterproof, preferably, but you don't have to bug yourself down with it. A4 sheets of paper, I don't think that takes a lot, does it? So, the next one after that is when you come into Swanaba Airport, with that window cool, down there, first time you come into Thailand. Yeah, you want to get away from that airport as fast as you can. So, what I do suggest to you, if you're going to a holiday resort, join the official queue in Suvarnabhumi Airport. You won't be ripped off that way. Years ago, the old I think Dong Nong Airport, you used to be able to get yourself out to the carriageway and sway him down, because that's what I used to do. But, it was totally the wrong thing to do. So I didn't want to wait in the queue, because it used to be big queues, but I've got it pretty organised in Suvarnabhumi Airport. I think it's on the lower floor at the airport. Or if you're going to Wahin, there's taxis, not special express coaches there, or Pattaya, or it could be like, there's some remote more places like Kuching. And further down you go, obviously the overnight coaches and stuff like that. But, I suggest you need to know a little bit more to get yourself on a coach, because they won't speak English, I'm very sure of that. Unless you've got a good friend, it's going to be helping you. Yeah. Right, so I would say the next thing after that, probably myself. Biggest thing I've always found when I've gone to Thailand is I always don't like changing money in the ATM machine, get it out that machine. paying like 250 baht. Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot of dosh that is. So I'm just going to see if the camera's still set up properly, just because I had a bit of an issue with it earlier on. Yes, guys. So, you know, if you go to pay, going to get money out with an ATM, it's going to be almost a £5 a time, which is a lot of dosh, you know, especially if you've gone there. You save you hard dosh to get to Thailand. You know, you want to save that over a course of a month, or, you know, you saved over a good time. You know, it's sort of 100 quid could be gone in 2 or 3 months easy, just in payments to the ATM machine, you know, taking the dosh out. So what I suggest is go to the bureau. You know, they only make their money by exchanging your money, not by putting it through an ATM machine. That's really a good way to do it. You know, personally myself, I'm a bit old-fashioned. I'll go into a bank and I'll give my card, you know, so it's all legit. I have done it that way, but saying that, my missus always used to be waiting for me at the other end, and I would put the money in a bank account and she would get it out for me, and we'd, you know, 300 quid a time. I'd probably transfer like £1,000 or something like that. But there's many, you know, there's other people will tell you lots of different ways you can do it, but the God's honest truth is take a debit card with you, and, you know, if you're going to change any money, or you'd want to do it online, either transfer-wise or something like that, they're really good. And you can transfer it to your girlfriend's account and get the dosh out that way. That one's going to cost you nothing, and you get the very best market price accounts. Yes, there's no affiliation with what transfer-wise, guys. Yeah, so, yeah, the ATM, that's always a very good one, that is. Yeah, so you get to the... the morning comes, you've been there a few days now, clothes are getting a bit sticky. You know, you don't need to use the hotel laundry service. Best way to do it is to go to to get a bag of clothes, take them to the local laundrette, or even, you know, I expect you can get somebody to pick them up. But usually, you know, if they know you're a foreigner coming to a foreign country, they're going to app you up a little bit. So take your own stuff. 200 or 300 baht would get you, you know, it'd get you like a bag full of clothes washed. So it's always nice to smell good for the ladies, isn't it, guys? Yeah. So, like swimwear, things like that. Well, swimwear, I think I'll just take them with me. I can't be bothered to buy, you know, if it's a woman, I suppose, you know, if you've left it behind, they've got a good selection. Their T-shirts, wow, guys, you know, you've got, you know, if like me on 2X, you know, 2X is quite a big size. You know, their 2X there is probably a medium, so, you know, I would take your T-shirts with you. Personally myself, people don't say that. I can't wear nylon. Most of the clothes in Thailand, in the markets and places like that, are usually dry nylon mixed with cotton. You know, I bet you, I'll come out in a rash, you know. It's like somebody's bit me all over. Oh, lucky me. You know, but, yeah, I personally myself, for the ladies, quite a good selection of clothes and stuff you can buy, but, you know, it's nothing too expensive. Just not throwaway stuff. That's really, if you do have to buy anything. Right, that's swimwear. Like, yeah, I just seen what's, travel plugs. That's quite important. Check with your country. You know, you can get them at the airport. Say you get a WH Smith's, or, you know, from the UK, you can go to Smith's or anywhere like that, and you can, I think I bought one a little while ago, I think it's 12 quid, before Thailand went back to red. I thought I bought one, yeah, 12 quid it cost me. Hair dryers and stuff like that, I've usually got them in the rooms, you know, so I shouldn't worry about stuff that the ladies. But saying that, you know, if you want to be brown, don't buy it, if you're a woman, don't bother buying moisturiser, because most of their moisturiser is full of whitening, because they love to look lovely and white. You know, there's us going out there trying to get ourselves a suntan, And there's this, want to get themselves white as possible. So, crazy world, isn't it, eh? So, I'm just going to look at my list very quickly. Oh, jewellery and expensive watches and things like that. Leave them behind. You know, unless you're going to be... you can buy jewellery in Thailand. It's gold. Gold prices are the same throughout the world. So, you know, I don't suggest buy anything what attracts people to nick stuff off you. Like expensive watches, gold, chains, anything like that. It's a real no-no. You know, don't take anything of any value. If anything, just look, you know, just as normal as possible. So, right. So, jewellery. International license, that's it. That's one I didn't think of, isn't it? International license, yeah. So you need to take an international license. And this is where the old passport's quite handy, because a lot of times they don't look at the passport, they look at the license, they look at the passport. So it's a great idea to actually take an international license. I always have done, but I think it's compulsory in Thailand now. Yes, guys, you need to take an international license. That's from the UK. You can get one in the post office. It takes about 5 minutes to get. You don't have to send off for it. Wherever you're going in the world, you can get an international license in this country. Easy peasy, Japanesey. Yeah. And the other thing is you know what? The other thing is really important. Is to have insurance. You know, I can't stress how important that is. You know, you might think you're okay, but there's always something, you know, if you're taking a family or, you know, even if it's just you and the girlfriend, you know, do you want to start paying lots of money? You know, you might be that you've had to have something about broken leg or maybe you need stitches. Yeah, it's quite reasonable to pay for in cash, but, you know, we never know. I've never had an accident as of yet, touch wood. You know, but it's a good idea to have some travel insurance. The one what you get from your credit card is not, it's very bare what they give you. So I suggest, guys, you know, get a good travel insurance so it covers you. And if you're going for longer, don't forget, it would only cover you for, I think it's maximum is like 30 days, as far as I'm aware anyway. So the other good thing is to take with you, I just took the stand off its legs nearly there, guys. Go with a good attitude. You know, the Thai people are very polite, pleasant, even if they don't like you. You know, a bit like the Spanish, they still smile. You know, they're really a really lovely race of people they are. And that they do everything they can. They put themselves out their way to help you, they would. Yeah. So, if there's anything what you'd like to, you know, as a comment or leave down below. If there's anything I've missed, I probably have done, you know. I've done my very best. And I'm doing this for those people who have never travelled to Thailand, you know. So, it's a great one to download or... You know, keep on your telephone, just go through your list. Yeah, even if you don't subscribe, that's fine, guys. Most important thing is to have that little list. And out of all those, yeah, it's a little bonus for you, that is, guys. So, one thing I'd like to ask you guys is, you know, it don't cost anything to watch me. One thing I do ask you, if you can, please subscribe to my channel. You know, struggling guy like me, I'm only on a iPhone Max trying to record in my lounge, in my house. You know, I'm just back on the way back to Thailand, and I'll give you all the reviews, travel documentary. That's what we're doing. But the only thing is we won't be shoveling restaurants down your throat. You know, hotels, maybe a bit of looking at some food, maybe where we go to live. A nice friendly stuff, but, you know, we won't shovel down stuff down your throat. It'll be a proper blog. Yes, Freddie. Yes, Freddie. I think time is up, guys. Love you and leave you, guys. And stay safe. And See you soon. I might even see you in Thailand. Probably in Joaquin if you're going there, guys. See you later, alligator.